Hi and welcome to Ali Lives Well on Less. I'm Ali. I'm a 58-year-old early retired teacher, currently living on my teacher's pension, which is around £9,000 a year, until I get my state pension at 67, which for me is another 9 years. And yes, I really am living on £9,000 a year. So today is Foodie Friday, where we talk about food, shopping, making the most of the resources that you have. And food is one of the areas that you can budget, and you can decide how much or how little you want to spend on your food. I've said before, I eat a non-processed diet. I have a few treats, but mostly 80 to 90% of my diet does not include ultra processed foods, and that's something I spoke about in my last video. So today I thought I would show you what's inside my fridge and my freezers, and I'll show you how I make the most of the resources that I have available to me. Last week I went to visit my mum, and she is an avid gardener. She is green fingered to the bone, and she has a beautiful apple tree in her garden, so she has given me rather a lot of apples to process. They are eating apples. They are James Grieve, which is quite a tart, Cox-like type apple that actually grows quite well in Scotland. Unfortunately this year they are a little bit lacking in flavour maybe, so I'm not a big raw apple eater anyway, so I have been processing the apples into apple pie filling. I've dehydrated some, made some dried apples, and I'm also trying an experiment to make my own apple cider vinegar this year for the first time, so I'll show you that in a minute. She also has a pear tree, so I came back home with a lot of pears to process as well. Pears don't ripen until they are picked, so I think I went to see Mum about a week ago. So a week later, they're still quite hard, so there's still a little bit of ripening to do for them before I do something with them. So Luna currently has her yogurt filled frozen ball, and we'll see if that keeps her quiet long enough. I can quickly show you all this stuff and she'll not be a pest because she's in one of those moods today, full of energy despite having been a walk and played with and entertained. So some days she just has an excess of energy, and it looks like today is one of those days. So first of all, I had to buy a new fridge freezer when I moved into this house because the integrated one broke down within a couple of weeks of me moving in. So this is my fridge freezer on the bottom. So you'll notice there's not a lot in my fridge. I don't keep a lot of fresh produce at any one time. So I'm going to open it and I'll see if you can see what I have in here. So starting at the top, I buy the 1 kilo tubs of the Greek yogurt from Lidl. I've still got some unwaxed lemons that my daughter-in-law got me last week. Chia seeds. And this is a ketchup that I got at the food pantry. I have to say I'm not that keen on it, and it does have some artificial things in it. Couple of E numbers, so I doubt I'm going to use this very much. It's going to be quite a wee while actually. So coming down the shelf, at the moment Lidl's butter is the best deal around here at the moment, so I've got some salted and unsalted butter. Lidl's cheese, there was a big family pack, £4.88, and that has lasted me all month so far, so I've still got about that. Yeah, my fridge beeps at me if the door's open too long, so I need to be quick. I got the 2 kilo pack of chicken drumsticks, which was Lidl's special offer this week. I have a bag of carrots that my daughter-in-law scored for me the other day. And in the bottom drawer, I've just got some carrots and lettuce. So, and quickly, in the door, got my homemade chutney, jam, marmalade, lard. It's always good for pastry making and crumbles. I make my own tea tree ointment. I keep it in the fridge because it goes running. I've got a bottle of pear cider, which I'm going to process the pears with. That is my sourdough starter. Bottle of water, and that is iced tea. Okay, I'm closing you. There we go. Probably the same will happen when I open the freezer door. It's just a safety mechanism to stop your fridge defrosting. Okay, so I'm going to swing you down and I'm going to show you the freezer. Okay, let's hope that's enough for you to be able to see. Okay, so in here, top drawer, I currently have some leeks, grated carrot and courgette, and some peppers. These have all come from packed little boxes. I freeze them flat in bags and then move them down to the appropriate drawer. That's the inside of Luna's little yogurt and peanut butter balls. I also keep an ice pack for sore bits, like a sports ice pack in there. Hello Toots, I hope you're going to be good. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, in this one, yeah, in here, I have my sourdough bread, I have banana bread, I have some mashed potato. I have the baked potatoes I made last week cut up into wedges. I don't know if you can see these. They're already cooked, so all I need to do is either fry them up or put them back in the oven to cook. And this one, what do I have? Oh, this is my meat one. So I've got 1, 2, 3 lots of the beef that I did in the slow cooker. I've still got a little bit of chicken in this one. I've still got 1, 2 pieces of meatloaf. And some of the raw turkey steak in that one. And down at the bottom, I'm just getting an assortment of vegetables in little tubs, and I've also got some green beans, and I think at the end of a bag of broccoli and cauliflower. I think there's only the cauliflower left in that one. So thank you for helping. So that's in that freezer. Okay, right, let's swing you back over a little bit. I don't know if she's going to let me sit. No, I think I'll just stand and show you these. Yeah, this is going to be fun. Right, okay, so as I said, I had my dehydrator out. I have had this one for a long time. It's a very basic one, but it is digital, so it's quite easy to control. So I did core, slice and dip in a mixture of water and apple cider to stop them going brown, and I dehydrated some apple. I used the peelings to start some apple cider vinegar, which I've never made before, so this is an experiment. So if it works, I will absolutely let you know how it goes. It's normally wrapped up and dark. I'm on the kitchen worktops in there, but I just pulled it out for just now. So thank you. Luna, sit. Luna. Good girl. Stay. I've also got a butternut squash that I got from Lidl. It was one of their offers this week. This butternut squash cost me 94 pence. And I am going to roast it with some of the apples. Excuse me. Oh yes, this is going to descend into comedy. Thank you. These are some of the apples that are left. So there we go. So already they're a week old, these apples. They're completely organic. My mum doesn't use any pesticides, sprays, nothing. They just grow naturally. So I had 2, no thank you, sit. I had 2 boxes, the little fruit veg boxes. Luna loves the dried apple. 2 of the veg boxes filled with apples. and I have a third one with some pears. It's not as full. So I have been processing some of these pears, apples and pears. No, not the pears yet, the apples. And I have given some to my daughter-in-law who likes stewed apples as well. Okay, right. This one's going to be a bit more challenging. I don't think Miss Luna is going to be as cooperative. Right, Dan, can you not? Can you not? Okay, and this is my newer freezer. Okay, I'm going to let her out. But she'll want back in 2 minutes. So this is my second freezer, and similarly, it's like the other freezer. So my other freezer has, what do I keep in it? Is vegetables, meat, and bread, and this one is purely fruit, soup, and sauce. So these are little tubs of compote that I made from some of the veg box that I got a couple of weeks ago. So these are apricots compote, and this is kiwi fruit compote, which is actually very delicious. So also in here I have apples, melon, lemons, plums. I've still got the end of a bag of Tesco's berries, mostly red currants and black currants in there. This one is full of soup, and I usually write something on the top to tell them what kind. So that is the roast carrot and parsnip soup. And in the bottom I have things like cheese sauce, tomato sauce, chicken stock in there. So, and that's my second freezer. So, sorry it's a bit of a wibbly wobbly one today, but I knew Luna wasn't going to cooperate, so yeah. So that's today's Foodie Friday, showing you what's inside my freezers and what I do with some of the produce that I use. ClipChamp is working, but a 15-minute video like this takes up to 6 or 7 hours just to upload before I even attempt to do any editing. So I will try, but I just do not want to be stuck beside a laptop for the rest of the day, because it's such beautiful weather here in Stirling just now. We're getting a nice sort of late burst of summer sunshine. So I'm hoping to get out into my garden. Thank you so much for all the comments on my £5 in my purse story. As I said, it's a story I've told many times, and it always gets people talking about how we should all have our own bank accounts and credit cards. So if you've not seen that video, go and have a wee look at that one. It's quite an interesting one. So I'm going to tag on a video after this, hopefully, if ClipChamp lets me, because yesterday I went to my allotment and oh my goodness, I nearly cried. I knew it was bad. And it was bad. Yeah, I knew it would be. So I have some decisions to make about my allotment in the coming 6 months before the new season starts, and I have to renew my lease. So yeah. If it doesn't tag on to the end of this video, I will upload it separately. And if you are gardeners or you have an allotment yourself, give me some advice, because I don't know what to do with it. I've got a feeling I might have to give it up and just try growing things in the garden. I'll see. Please like, comment and subscribe if you haven't already done so. If there's anything here that resonates with you, let me know. Let me know how you preserve and keep your food, and how you make the most of your money and food budget. So I can't see Luna out in the garden, which means she's probably behind the shed eating something that she's probably not eating. So have a lovely day, and I will catch up with you soon. Bye.